Good morning and welcome to day 13 of the pre-holiday Keto 30-day weight loss challenge. My name is Kathy Dean with Healthy Ambitions, a website and YouTube channel on the ketogenic diet and exercise. Before we get started, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and if you click that bell notification over to the side, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. If this is your first time seeing a challenge video, I have linked the entire playlist for the challenge in the comment section. It is pinned in comments, and I believe it is also in the description box. So you can go back, start from the beginning, and watch the videos all the way through. So, funny story this morning. I got the weigh-in video for this morning, which we'll talk about here in a minute. I do that. I make my coffee. I had the last bit of iced coffee going, and I get to work and I have some fun. I make some TikToks, and my husband makes me this wonderful breakfast, eggs and bacon, because it's Saturday morning. And then about 5 minutes ago, I realized I am halfway through this morning and I have completely forgotten about the challenge or making a video. I'm like, what challenge? So, and it really wasn't until I'm starting to make a new batch of iced coffee and I was unloading the dishwasher when it dawned on me that I probably should record a video. So here I am, my coffee. Do y'all use a tea kettle? And look at that. It's so funny. We use a tea kettle with the French press, and it's like my favorite way to make coffee. Let me get this first batch poured here. It takes 4 of these to make up my pitcher of iced coffee. So I just take a few minutes each day. Oh, I forgot my knife. A few minutes, like once or twice a week, and make up a batch. And the batch lasts me for 2 or 3 days. Usually more than 2 days, at least 3 days. So, and then that way I always have cold coffee, except for the days that I need to make more, like today. Although I did have iced coffee today. I just drank the last of it. So, okay, so today is Saturday. What is on the plan for today? Oops. So we have plans to go hiking. It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Not a cloud in the sky. It's supposed to get into the mid-70s. Perfect hiking weather, right? And there's a ton of trails in and around where we live. So we're going to go, I think there's a quarry, which is a swimming hole. And they have a lot of trails around the quarry that we have actually not done yet. So that's the plan as far as getting out and moving today. It is on the workout plan. It is a list day, low intensity, steady state. So instead of going to the gym and getting on the treadmill, I am going to go for a hike with my family. Instead, I will try to get a little bit of video of the scenery around where we're going to be later on today. And then I did check, there's like 2 parts to the workout program today. So one is the list and the other one is a recovery program. It's about 30 minutes using a foam roller and doing stretches. And I did confirm that the only equipment needed is a foam roller. So I'm planning to do that at home today, and I won't actually be going to the gym at all. So hiking, recovery at home, making coffee. What else is happening today? Probably not much more. I might get some food made today. I did get some more ground turkey and cabbage to make that again. My son especially really enjoyed that. So I'm going to go ahead and make that again. And then I got to figure out what else I'm going to make. We did get a rotisserie chicken from Costco, which I know, I think they inject their chickens with sugar or a sugar solvent type of thing, which is why it's so good. You know, it's not the best on the ingredient list. It's always best to buy your own whole raw chicken and do it in the crock pot. And I actually have a recipe for that, which is amazing. If I think about it, I'll link that in the description box below. And I need to do that again soon. But also the Costco chicken is easy and simple and no hassle. And so that's my lazy way of doing chicken sometimes, which is just the chicken rotisserie. We'll shred it up and just leave the bag of shredded chicken in the fridge, and the whole family just kind of eats on it throughout the week. So I'll kind of go over as I prep food over the weekend for this coming week. I'll make sure and include that in this video. Still haven't talked about weight. I got on the scale this morning, and even after movie night, I'm down 0.2 pounds. Haven't recovered that 1.2 pounds I gained after losing yet, but that's okay. I was happy to see the 0.2 loss from yesterday. Last week after movie night, my weight stayed the same. So it's an improvement from last week's movie night. So I think that's all I have for right now. I'm going to get finished making this coffee, which also means I am going to drink some more coffee this morning, because when I make up 4 batches, it leaves, there's literally like this size of coffee left over, and I'm not about to discard it. I'm going to drink it. And so that's what this cup, I drink hot coffee so I can not have leftover coffee that needs to be thrown out. So yeah, there we are. I will check back in later. All right, it is lunchtime. It is 1 o'clock. So a little bit of a later lunch because I did have a bigger breakfast this morning. So I just pulled something out of the fridge, just some little beef sliders and cauliflower. I will sprinkle a little bit of cheddar cheese on top of the cauliflower just for some added flavor. And then I made up my electrolyte drink. Today I have gone with cherry palm. It is the very first one I tried, and I still love it. It actually tastes like fruit punch, so it's really, really good. So that's all I have for you right now. We haven't gone out yet, but it's only 1 o'clock, so hopefully we'll get into hiking this afternoon. But for now, I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch. And oh, let me show you my t-shirt. This just arrived today. It's my I Feel Glorious shirt. For Bee Stokes. I went to her merch shop to support her. She is a mom of 5 battling acute myeloid leukemia. She's pretty big on TikTok, and she also has a YouTube channel where she does a daily vlog. I think she's on like day 198 since she was diagnosed. But purchasing some of her merch, and there's an option to give a little bit of an added donation there too. So it's a great way to support a fellow creator from TikTok. And she's also on Instagram, like I said, and YouTube. So I will link her YouTube and TikTok accounts in the description box below. Such an awesome content creator, nothing but positivity. Just been handed a really crappy lot in life right now, as she is fighting cancer. So anyway, so that's my little plug for Tia. go check out her pages. And I will see you on the next segment. All right, we are out for our walk. We're at this really cool place called Mead's Quarry, which is like less than 10 minutes from where we live. And so it's a beautiful trail, beautiful quarry. And so I'll just get some pictures and video along the way to show you. I think just the loop around this is about a mile. So I think that's what we're going to do today. And it's mostly, yeah, it looks like it's all trails and stuff. Let me show you behind me. There's the quarry. So it's just a lot of people out today. Like I said, it's like a perfect weather day. It's sunny, not a cloud in the sky, and like mid-70s. It's perfect. So it's so beautiful out here. I'm not sure how much actual cardio exercise it's gonna be because we keep stopping to take in the scenery. But that's okay because we're outside, and that is always a good thing. So this is a little more than a list workout because this is high intensity, because the trail loops around the quarry. One side's on the low side, which is where we're at, and the other side is on the top side of the quarry, which means we are basically scaling a mountain right now. We're finally upside of the quarry, so we're going downhill. So that was unexpected. I guess we should have expected it if we knew we were going around the quarry. Had to get around it some way. The going down is less of a steepness. Otherwise, we'd probably be in our butt sliding if it was as steep as that trip up. So I don't know what people do if they walk this thing backwards, because that was something else. I definitely got a leg workout in today. So, but it's beautiful. It's getting a little warm, a little muggy. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, but that's okay. It's good. All right, you never know what you're gonna find when you're walking on a trail, and we have just come across a cemetery in the middle of this beautiful landscape. Let me show you. So it's the Stanton Cemetery. The first grave is dated 1870. So look at this. Some of these old headstones, they probably can't even read anything that's on it, I'm guessing. Oh, here's one. It says Mother, Father, Martha Stanton and William Stanton. So Martha was born in 1868 and William was in 1871. Both died in the early 1900s. That is, look at that, it's heart-shaped. That is so awesome. Let's see what else we have out here. Here we have Dempsey Johnson, born in 1806, died in 1895. Oh, this is the Johnson family. Here's another Johnson, born 1840, died in 1909. This is so cool. The little bitty ones, those are definitely worn off. So yeah, oh my gosh, this is so great. It's one thing I love about hiking, and especially when it's like really out in the wilderness, because you never know what you're gonna come across. That's so cool. Okay, one more thing before we leave. The graveyard or cemetery, I forget, what one's attached to a church, one's not. Cemetery is not attached to a church. So this is cemetery. So all these tiny, let me flip this. All these little bitty tiny graves, my husband and son were looking at them, and they're dated 1819. So here we are in a world of pandemic. 1918. Here we are in a global pandemic, and we've come across a little cemetery that buried a ton of little ones from the last major pandemic, the Spanish flu. So that's surreal. That's I have no words for that. I just don't. So I'm starting to prepare dinner, and I'm just going to slice and skillet fry some of these beef sausages. And then my husband really likes okra. I don't like okra. He loves okra. No, okra's nasty. But he loves it, and because I love him, I still make it. But that's all for him. There's some leftover cauliflower that I will probably have that is in the fridge right now. Or I might decide to roast up some broccoli. I haven't decided yet. But that's basically what it's for dinner. And then I also needed to make some more bread for sandwiches for the boys. And so, oops, that is actually already in the oven right now. So let me show that to you. The skillet's heating up. But there's the bread. That is my keto bread made with almond flour. And I actually, I use yeast. It is not for the purpose of rising, because yeast doesn't really behave with almond flour like it does with a wheat flour. But yeast also lends flavor. It's not just about rising. And so I've been kind of tweaking and playing around with my bread recipe for really 2.5 years since we started keto, and I've finally kind of got it dialed in. And it's more ingredients. I have a basic bread recipe that's only like 6 ingredients, and this one has quite a bit more. It's not quite double. But I'll link both bread recipes in the description box below. But the keto yeast bread is honestly amazing, and it is totally on point, and it is great for a loaf bread to slice into slices for sandwiches, or it's also great to form into like hamburger buns, and we use it both ways. So anyway, so that's what's for dinner tonight. I think we're going to watch The Bourne Identity. Our teenage son has never seen it, so we're going to introduce him to that. And beyond that, we're just going to kind of relax the rest of the evening. I am not going to do the recovery part of the workout today, since the hike was way more than what we expected it to be. But I probably will do some of the recovery exercises on the foam roller tomorrow. So I'm going to get to making dinner. There's also leftover ice cream. There's 1 serving of ice cream for each of us, so we will also have some chocolate ice cream tonight. But anyway, I'm going to get this going, and I will try and check in right before bed. But if I don't, then I'll wrap it up first thing in the morning. All right, it is the end of the day. I am worn out. That hike today took a toll on me, and I'm tired. So I'm going to make this short and sweet and just go through the numbers with you real quick for the end of the day. Total calories, 1863. They were high. Again, I had, I had ice cream for dessert, which is that ice cream. It's keto ice cream. It is not low fat. It is not low calorie. It is over 300 calories by itself per serving. My protein was just slightly under at 93 grams, but anything between 80 and 100 is great, even though my goal is 98 grams. My carbs are consistently staying over for the week. So I have total carbs of 32.7. And then my fat was quite a bit over today at 151.9. So a few things. I did have extra coffee today with extra creamer because I was making a new batch of iced coffee. I had beef sausage for dinner, and while I love it, it is pretty high in fat. And then of course the ice cream is also high in fat. So that's just kind of how the day ended up. I would not be surprised if I have a weight gain overnight on the scales for a few reasons. One, I have not stayed hydrated like I needed to today. And we had a fairly strenuous, unplanned workout with that hike. So I feel like I'm retaining water right now. Like I just feel like I'm retaining water. So between that and then also I've got sore muscles. Like the workout from yesterday, the shoulders and the back, I can feel it all through my arms, and my entire upper back is all super sore right now. And my legs are going to be sore from today as well, probably tomorrow, because there was some significant elevation on part of the hiking trail today. And so it was quite the leg workout. And I think at one point my heart rate was up to like 180, which I know sounds super high, but any strenuous workout is going to put my heart rate easily over 160. I actually it worried me, like it worried me big time, because I would get on like an elliptical and my heart rate would shoot up to 180. And so I actually went and saw a cardiologist and had a stress test done. And they were able to get my heart rate up to over 200 in less than 10 minutes. Just gradually increasing the intensity of the treadmill I was on and the elevation. And yeah, over 200. And so they they quickly took me off the machine and had me lay down. And the heart rate didn't seem to concern them as much as my recovery period. It took a long time for my heart rate to get back under even 120. I want to say it was a good 10 minutes before it came back down below 120. But everything was beating as it should. The heart wasn't like skipping a beat. So I don't know how many people this affects as far as having an easily elevated heart rate when they work out, but I do. My husband, he gets up to 130 beats per minute and he feels like he's dying. He has a very low resting heart rate, and it takes a lot for him to get over 130. I stand up off the couch and walk across the room and my heart rate can get up to 130. So it just doesn't take much. I don't know what that means. The doctors didn't seem too concerned though. So that's a little extra tidbit about me at the end of this video. I'm actually looking forward, of course, you're seeing the video already edited. I'm actually looking forward to editing the video with all the hiking footage and the cemetery and all that. So I'll be doing that tomorrow after church. I am going to go to bed. I hope you all are having an amazing weekend, and I will see you on the next video.